Hi everyone. A very good evening to all of you. Hi Bani. Hi Shubham. Hi Geet. Hi Noor. How are you all guys? So hi everyone. This is your accounts master teacher MLA Sheetal Choudhary, and I welcome all my lovely students to my channel. So I hope that you all are doing well. You all are taking care of yourselves. सब एकदम बढ़िया मजे में है. एकदम बढ़िया. मैं भी एकदम बढ़िया. एंड आज मेरे साथ बहुत बड़ा हादसा हुआ है. सो आई विल बी शेयरिंग दैट विद यू कि आज मेरे साथ क्या हुआ. मतलब मौत को सामने से देखते हैं ना, वैसे आज मैंने अपनी मौत को अपने सामने देखा. एंड आई वाज लाइक, बस बार बार बाल बाल बचते हैं ना, वो हुआ मेरे साथ. So I hope you guys have heard that नवाजुद्दीन डायलॉग, मौत को छू के टक से वापस आ सकता हूँ. तो मेरे साथ सेम हुआ. इन द इवनिंग आई वॉज इन द पार्क. मैं पार्क में थी और हमारे पार्क मतलब मेरे घर के सामने ही पार्क है. तो वहां पे ना बहुत सारे बंदर थे. तो मैंने सोचा मैं बंदरों को भगा देती हूँ. एंड सडनली क्या हुआ मेरे साथ, ये है पार्क. यहाँ पे है मेरा घर. तो मैं यहाँ पे चेयर पे बैठी हुई थी. तो सडनली एक मंकी, एक बंदर यहाँ से आता है. बहुत बड़ा बंदर, जो मंकियों का राजा होता है ना, लिटरली वो यहाँ से आता है. तो मैं सोचती हूँ कि मैं यहाँ से भाग लूं. और यहाँ से एक और बंदर मेरी तरफ आता है. मतलब लेफ्ट हैंड साइड से भी बंदर, राइट हैंड साइड से भी बंदर है. मैं सोच रही हूँ कि मैं भागू का. सो आई टर्न दिस साइड कि मैं घर की तरफ चली जाऊं. बट यहाँ पे ग्रास है, पूरा एरिया कवर है. मैं यहाँ से भी घर नहीं जा सकती. और मैं भागी वहां से लिटरली, और मैं गिर गई. यहाँ पे मैं गिर गई. और बंदर मेरे पैरों के आसपास, मुझे लगा अब तो बंदर मेरे पैर में नाखून मारेगा या मेरे मुंह पे नाखून मारेगा. और आज ये दोनों बंदर मेरा काम कर देंगे. बुरा हाल होगा आज मेरा. मैं वहां पे लिटरली गिरी और फिर मेरे अंदर की चीख बाहर आई. मैं इतनी जोर के चिल्लाई वहां पे. कोई भी आसपास नहीं, ना कोई पूरे पार्क में कहीं, यहाँ कोई वहां पे था. मैं अकेली थी, मैं फोन चला रही थी. और मैं वहां से भागी, मैं गिरी, मैं इतनी जोर की चिल्लाई कि दोनों बंदर दूर भाग गए. और लिटरली तब मुझे बिल्कुल होश नहीं, मेरी आंखों के सामने अंधेरा हो गया. आप सोचो, दो बंदर इतने मोटे मोटे आपके पीछे पड़ जाए और आप गिर जाओ. फिर चिल्लाने के बाद मैंने ईंट उठाई, वहां पे देखा कुछ ईंट वगैरह, मैंने फेंक के मारी बंदर को. और आई रैन, इतनी तेज मैं भागी. उस टाइम पे बस मैं घर आके ये बोली, आज तो मैं बच गई. घर वाले कह रहे तू गई क्यों थी पार्क में. मैं कहा मेरे को कोई काम था, मैं ऐसे कुछ गई थी देखने. बट देन आई डिसाइडेड कि आई विल नेवर गो टू दैट पार्क अगेन. चाहे वो मेरे घर के सामने, मैं दोबारा नहीं जाऊंगी. सो दिस हैपेंड विद मी. एंड तब से मेरी हार्ट बीट अभी तक तेज है कि आज क्या ही हो गया मेरे साथ. सो मैं मौत को छू के वापस आई. मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है बाई चांस मैं ना चिल्लाती है, वो बंदर नहीं दूर जाते, तो वो दोनों मेरा क्या हाल करते. मेरी शक्ल बिगाड़ देते या फिर मेरा पैर वैर पता नहीं, बुरा हाल हो जाता. हाय शिखर, हाउ आर यू. खेल गया मंकी. खेल नहीं गए, मतलब आई वाज लिटरली प्लेइंग पकड़म पकड़ाई विद देम. बस शुक्र है मैं जीत गई, मैं भाग पाई, वरना मुझे एक दो महीने की छुट्टी लेनी पड़ती लंबी. So that's all about today's memorable day. And if you guys are new to my channel or if you're watching me for the first time, let me first of all introduce myself. तो मैं अपने बारे में आपको थोड़ा बहुत बता देती हूँ. हो सकता है आप लोग मुझे पहली बार देख रहे हो. So hi everyone, my name is Sheetal Choudhary and I am an ex Vedantu teacher. Also, I am a CA aspirant and I have cleared CA Foundation and CA Intermediate both in first attempt. Not only this, I have also completed my graduation with BCom honors and my post graduation with MCom. And in my free time, I love cooking for myself and I love singing songs. So these are my hobbies, cooking and singing. So this was my small introduction. Now I hope you guys have subscribed to my channel, and if you haven't subscribed it yet, then come on, please do hit that red icon and do subscribe my channel for more such live sessions. And I also hope that you guys have liked this video. So if you have still not liked this video, then come on, do give it a big thumbs up, do like my videos and do share it with your friends, with your relatives. So do share it as much as you can. मेरे दोनों फोन में चल रहा है, दोनों में ट्राई कर लिया. आई डोंट नो व्हाट्स द प्रॉब्लम, व्हाट हैपेंड शुभम, आई डोंट हैव एनी आइडिया. ये सेम कहानी मेरे साथ भी हुई थी, पर मॉन्की की जगह डॉग्स थे मेरे साथ. ओके मेरे साथ हुआ था ऐसा थोड़े दिनों पहले. आई वॉज विद वन ऑफ माई फ्रेंड एंड आई वॉज ड्राइविंग. मैं स्कूटी चला रही थी, तो वो होता है ना, कुछ गली के कुत्ते जो होते हैं वो पागल होते हैं. सम स्ट्रेट डॉग्स आर कम्प्लीटली मैड. सो मैं गली में अच्छे से स्कूटी चला रही हूँ. आई हैव नो आइडिया अबाउट दो स्ट्रेट डॉग. मुझे नहीं पता था गली में कुत्ते हैं या फिर उनका दिमाग सटका पड़ा है. भाई वो एकदम से पीछे लग गए, एंड अगर मैं स्कूटी रोकती तो मुझे ये था कि वो मुझे खा जाएंगे, वो मेरा पैर चबा जाएंगे. मैंने स्कूटी नहीं रोकी एंड फॉर 200 मीटर्स दे फॉलोड. उन कुत्तों ने मेरा 200 मीटर, मतलब मैं टर्न हो गई, बहुत आगे आ गई. मैंने घर के अंदर ही मतलब ले जाती अगर गेट खुला होता. सो सेम मेरे साथ भी हुआ है डॉग्स का. बट वो उस टाइम मुझे ऐसा नहीं लगा था कि मेरी जान चली जाएगी, आज मैं जाऊंगी. बंदरों ने तो बुरा हाल कर दिया. वो दिन मैं अपनी पूरी जिंदगी में कभी नहीं भूल सकती. होता है कभी कभार, जब आप अपने सामने देखो ना कि आज तो आप गए, वो दिन आप कभी नहीं भूल सकते. Okay, so we also have a Telegram channel, guys, and if you guys want to get all my notes in the form of PDF, then do join me on Telegram channel. The link will be given in the description box below. Now, I hope you guys know that this is class 12 accountancy session. Hi, Shubham. And what we are going to do today, in the last class, in the previous class, we have started the 4th chapter, the new chapter, retirement of a partner. And today we are going to continue the same chapter, and this is lecture number 2. In case you guys have not watched the lecture number 1, session number 1 of this chapter, then do find it out on my channel, and it will be also given in the playlist will be given in the description box below. So, what are we going to do today? We will be having treatment of goodwill. We will be learning that how do we record goodwill at the time of retirement. In the chapter admission, in the previous chapter, there were about 7 cases of treatment of goodwill. When the partner brings goodwill in cash, when he does not bring goodwill in cash, when he's bringing part of goodwill in cash, existing goodwill, hidden goodwill, and other cases. But in this chapter, there are only 3 cases of goodwill. So in this class, we will be discussing each one of them in detail. So stay tuned till the end of this class to know the treatment of all the 3 cases of goodwill. Okay, you are an animal lover, Geet. Sorry if that hurt you because मैंने dogs को हिंदी में वही बोला. Okay, so are you guys ready for this session? Yes or no? क्या आप लोग तैयार हैं इस क्लास के लिए? हाँ या ना? Yeah, I believe the same key. All dogs are not same. Stray dogs are like this because something happened with them in past. That's why they are doing this with two-wheelers. या तो किसी टू व्हीलर ने उनका कोई एक्सीडेंट किया होगा या कुछ किया होगा, तभी वो ऐसा करते हैं. Ready, Shubham? Ready, Geet? Ready, Noor? Ready, Bani? Okay, so let's start the session now. And first of all, we will be discussing the homework that I have gave you in the last class. तो आइए देखते हैं कि लास्ट क्लास में आपको क्या होमवर्क मिला था. So this was the question that was given to you in the last class. Let's read it and let me solve it for you because you guys have already solved it and I have got so many answers in the comments box as well. So I will be showing those names also, but let me first solve it. Just a minute, I'm getting a call. Hello. No, he's not right now here. May I ask you, where are you calling from? Okay, I got a call from you yesterday as well. Uh, okay, okay. Yeah, I'll keep him posted. Please share the same. I'll inform him. Okay, thank you. Yeah. So let's start with the question now. And the question is Madhu, Surbhi, and Nikhil are partners without any partnership deed. There are three partners Madhu, Surbhi, and Nikhil. You have to, okay. Now their ratio is not mentioned. Nothing is mentioned about their partnership, their profit sharing ratio. So, in the absence of the partnership deed, we'll assume that they are sharing profits equally. Their ratio is 1 is to 1 is to 1. Now, who is retiring? Madhu retires. So, Madhu retires and they are asking you to calculate the future ratio of the continuing partners if they agreed to acquire her share in the ratio of 5 is to 3. Now, what's the share of Madhu? The share of Madhu is 1 upon 3, 1 by 3. And this is taken by Surbhi and Nikhil. This is acquired by Surbhi and Nikhil in the ratio of 5 is to 3. So, Surbhi and Nikhil. Surbhi is taking 5 by 8 of 1 by 3 and Nikhil is taking 3 by 8 of 1 by 3. So Surbhi gains is 5 upon 24 and Nikhil gain is 3 upon 24. So these are the gain of individual partners. And if we talk about the gaining ratio, it will be 5 is to 3. Because Surbhi is gaining 5 by 24, Nikhil is gaining 3 by 24. The LCM is same. So hence the ratio, the gaining ratio will be 5 is to 3. Now we have to calculate the new share. So for new share, these gains will be added to their old share. We will add the gain to the old share. So let's calculate that as well. First, we are calculating it for Surbhi and then we'll move to Nikhil. Nikhil, their old share is 1 by 3 and 1 by 3. Now we will add the gain 5 by 24 and 3 by 24. Take the LCM 24, 8 plus 5, 13 by 24. Again take the LCM 24, 8 plus 3, 11 upon 24. So these are the new shares of the continuing partners Surbhi and Nikhil, 13 by 24 and 11 by 24. So we can say that, we can conclude that the new ratio will be 13 is to 11. This is the new ratio and the gaining ratio is 5 is to 3. So this was your homework that was given to you in the last class. Now it's time to see how many of you have answered it in the comments box. So let's see the name of our super performers and here we have it. So congratulations Geet, well done, you have answered it and your answer is absolutely correct. Well done, Noor. Congratulations. Your old ratio, you have written the old ratio as well. Old ratio, new ratio, gaining ratio. Correct. Shabash. Well done. Well done, Tarun. Congratulations. You have also answered it correct. Great job. And well done, Shubham. Congratulations. Your answer is also correct. So, congratulating each one of you. Well done, guys. Hats off to you all. You all have answered it correct. So keep answering like this and keep practicing like this. Now, let's start today's session without any delay. And what was the topic? The topic was treatment of goodwill at the time of retirement of partner. So, first of all, let me show you what are all those three cases at the time of retirement. वो तीन cases कौन-कौन से? एक minute. Yeah. What are all those three cases? So here you can see these are the three cases of goodwill at the time of retirement. First we have is retirement partner share of goodwill. His share of goodwill. जो भी partner retire होगा उसकी share की goodwill. Second we have is existing goodwill. There might be existing goodwill which is already appearing in the books in the balance sheet. And then the third one is hidden goodwill. This was also in the previous chapter, admission. So these are the three cases of goodwill about which we need to learn the treatment. His share of goodwill, existing goodwill, and hidden goodwill. So let's start the session with the first case, that is his share of goodwill. Who is his here? यहाँ पे his किसको refer कर रहे हैं? His is the retiring partner. So now why he will be getting goodwill at the time of retirement? ये question बहुतों के दिमाग में आता है. Many of the students ask why he will be getting goodwill, ma'am. So let me explain why he will be getting goodwill. A, B, C are three partners. Now B retires. Now after his retirement, in future, firm will generate profit. Firm will earn profits from the goodwill. फ्यूचर में फर्म को क्या होगा? प्रॉफिट्स होंगे थ्रू दिस गुडविल, एंड दिस गुडविल वाज जनरेटेड बाय हिज एफर्ट्स आल्सो. बी आल्सो contributed in this goodwill. So if firm is earning any profit in future, B should also get a share in that. B को भी उसमें हिस्सा मिलना चाहिए, but he won't get it because he is retiring. If the firm is earning any profits in future, B should get the same, but he won't get it as he is retiring. So that's why the continuing partners, the remaining partners A and C should compensate B by paying goodwill. इसीलिए जो remaining partners हैं A and C, वो B को क्या करेंगे? गुडविल पे करेंगे, because they will be enjoying the profits in future. So B बोल रहा है कि देखो मेरे जाने के बाद तुम्हें प्रॉफिट्स मिलेंगे, मैंने भी उसके लिए हार्ड वर्क किया था, तो तुम क्या करो? तुम मुझे अभी कॉम्पनसेट कर दो, मुझे गुडविल पे कर दो. So let's see our first case, and here we have his share of goodwill, the first case. So I've already told you that the retiring partner is entitled to his share of goodwill at the time of retirement. Why? Because the goodwill earned by the firm, जो भी firm ने नाम कमाया है, goodwill कमाई है, it is the result of efforts of all the partners. It was earned because of all the partners, including the retiring partner. And since in future profits will be earned from the present goodwill. The deceased partner, the retiring partner, should be compensated for the same. Now, what will be the treatment for this? What will be the journal entry for his share of goodwill? So as I told you that the continuing partners will compensate the retiring partner. कौन किसको पैसे देगा? The continuing partner will pay to the retiring partner. So the journal entry will be continuing partners capital account debit to retiring partner. This is same as the second as the previous chapter admission, because in admission we were passing the journal entry gaining partner capital account debit to sacrificing partner capital account. ये हमने करी थी सेकेंड चैप्टर में, सॉरी चेंज इन रेशो में. In the second chapter, change in profit sharing ratio, we have passed this journal entry for goodwill. And now also we are passing the same journal entry because continuing partners are gaining, so we are debiting them. And retiring partner is sacrificing, so we are crediting him. So, this is the journal entry for his share of goodwill. You will write down his share of goodwill and you will credit the retiring partner to B's capital account, and you will debit the continuing partners A and C capital account debit, and this goodwill will be distributed among them in the gaining ratio. In which ratio the goodwill will be distributed? In the gaining ratio. So this is the journal entry for goodwill. Continuing partners, remaining partners, capital account debit, because their capitals will decrease. Decrease in capital is debited. So continuing partners capital account debit to retiring partner capital account. Is this clear to everyone? समझ आया? Clear, Shubham? Clear, Noor? Okay, so I hope that this is clear to everyone. And now it's time to solve a practical question related to this case. So let's solve the practical question now and let's see what is the question. So this is the question that we have to solve. Let's start it. देखते हैं क्या बोला है क्वेश्चन में. P, Q and R are equal partners in a firm. Okay, let's write it down. P, Q, R are equal partners. That means their ratio is 1:1:1. Yes, continuing partners में gaining ratio में. And continuing partners are the gaining partners. Now, R retires. So who is retiring? R is retiring. And the goodwill of the firm is valued at 3,60,000. So what is given to us is goodwill of firm, which is rupees 3,60,000. Now you will calculate the share of retiring partner. R, the share of goodwill, is equal to how much? Rupees, okay, 3,60,000. The goodwill of firm will be multiplied with his share, and that is rupees 1,20,000. Now, the journal entry is continuing partners capital account debit, P's capital account debit, Q's capital account debit to R's capital account. To R's capital account. His share of goodwill is 1,20,000 and this will be divided in the gaining ratio. Now we also have to calculate the gaining ratio. हमें क्या चाहिए? Gaining ratio चाहिए. So they have further mentioned that no goodwill account appears in the books. There is no existing goodwill. P and Q, the continuing partners, agreed to share future profits in the ratio of 3:2. The new ratio is given and that is 3:2. So let's calculate the gaining ratio. I am calculating it here because we had no space. PQR, the old ratio is 1:1:1, R is retiring, and the new ratio is 3:2. So gaining ratio is equal to new ratio minus old ratio. So 3/5 minus 1/2, 2/5 minus, 1/3, 2/5 minus 1/3. Take the LCM, that will be 15. 9 minus 5, that is 4/15. Same for Q. Take the LCM, 15. 6 minus 5 is 1/15. So P is gaining 4/15 and Q is gaining 1/15. So the gaining ratio is 4:1. What's the gaining ratio? It's 4:1. So we will divide this 1,20,000 in 4:1 and yes, it will be how much? 96,000 and 24,000. So well done, Bani. You have calculated it correct. That is 96 and 24,000. So is this clear to everyone? Okay. Now there is an exception. Let's discuss that as well. कभी कभार क्या होता है? I told you what's the journal entry. The journal entry is continuing partners capital account debit to retiring partner capital account. This is the journal entry. And why are we passing this journal entry? Because the logic is gaining partners are debited, gaining partners capital account debit to sacrificing partners capital account. This is the logic behind passing the journal entry. अब कभी कभार क्या होता है? You are calculating the gaining ratio. A, B, C, they are three partners. Their ratio is 1:1:1 and the new ratio is, okay, the ratio is 3:2:1 and who is retiring? B is retiring. And the new ratio is 1:2. The new ratio is 1:2. Now, when you will calculate the gaining ratio, the formula is new ratio minus old ratio. New minus old. So, new ratio is 1/3, old is 3/6. Take the LCM 6. It will be 2 minus 3 minus 1/6. It means A is not gaining, A is sacrificing. Let's come to C. C is old share is 2/3, new share is 1/6. Take the LCM 6. 4 minus 1, 3/6. So, in this, we can see that A is sacrificing and C is gaining. Or who is retiring? B is retiring, and retiring partner always sacrifices. Retiring partner always sacrifices. So, in case, let me write it down. In no. If any of your continuing partner is sacrificing, then this journal entry will be of no use. This journal entry will be wrong. Why? Because continuing partner can't be debited now. A is also continuing partner, and you can't debit him because he is sacrificing, and sacrificing partner is to be credited. तो अगर आपके रिमेनिंग पार्टनर सैक्रिफाइस कर रहे हैं, if your remaining partner continuing partners are sacrificing, then this journal entry will be of no use. In that case, we will follow this journal entry. We will use this principle. Gaining partner capital account debit to sacrificing partner capital account. So in this question, the journal entry will be, who is gaining partner? C is gaining partner. So C's capital account debit to sacrificing partner to A's capital account. A is sacrificing, and to B's capital account. B is retiring and he is also sacrificing. So gaining partner capital account debit to sacrificing partner capital account. अब एक और दिक्कत है मैम, there is one more problem. What will be the amount? Amount क्या होगी? So whatever is their gain, whatever is their sacrifice. So C is gaining 3/6. यही है C का gain. A is sacrificing 1/6. B is sacrificing 2/6. So these are their gains and sacrifices. These will be multiplied with goodwill of firm. You will calculate their individual share. Each gain, each sacrifice will be multiplied with goodwill of firm. So 3/6 multiplied by goodwill of firm, 2/6 multiplied by goodwill of firm, 1/6 multiplied by goodwill of firm. Is it clear? समझ आया? अब इसी क्वेश्चन को मैं दोबारा से लिखती हूँ पूरा एंड एक और ट्विस्ट दिखाती हूँ. लेट मी add it. एक minute. So, अब आएगा इस क्वेश्चन को करने में मजा. Question is A, B and C are partners. Sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2:1. Who is retiring? B retires. A and C decided to share future profits in the ratio of 1:2. And क्या बोला है? B's share of goodwill. B's share of goodwill is, एक minute, $20,000. Pass the necessary journal entries. तो ये है आपका क्वेश्चन. अब अगर ये क्वेश्चन आएगा तो बहुत सारे बच्चों का दिमाग घूम जाएगा कि क्या क्वेश्चन आया है, क्योंकि आप गेनिंग रेशियो तो कैलकुलेट कर लोगे. वी हैव कैलकुलेटेड द गेनिंग रेशियो अ फ्यू मिनट्स बिफोर. ABC are partners. The ratio is 3:2:1. Old ratio. B retires. The new ratio is 1:2. Now, when you will calculate the gain of A and C, 1/3 minus 3/6, it will be 2 minus 3. A is sacrificing. And coming to C, 2/3 minus 1/6, it will be 4 minus 1/6, 3/6. C is gaining. C is gaining, A is sacrificing, and B is also retiring. B is retiring, so B is also sacrificing. A and B are sacrificing. C is gaining. So we will pass the journal entry gaining partner capital account debit. C's capital account debit to retiring partner capital account to A's capital account to B's capital account. C was gaining 3/6. A was sacrificing 1/6. B was sacrificing 2/6. अब मैंने आपको जब ये कॉन्सेप्ट समझाया था, व्हेन आई एक्सप्लेन द कॉन्सेप्ट, आई टोल्ड यू दैट दे विल बी मल्टीप्लाइड with goodwill of firm. These individual shares and will be multiplied with goodwill of firm. Now tell me, क्या क्वेश्चन में goodwill of firm given है? Is the goodwill of firm given in the question? Can you see that in the question? Yes or no? Okay, Shagun will be sharing that as well. So yes, the goodwill of the firm is not given because B's share of goodwill is given 20,000. यहाँ पे हमें गुडविल ऑफ फर्म नहीं गिवन एंड वी नीड दैट गाइज. विदाउट द गुडविल ऑफ फर्म यू कैन नॉट पास दिस जर्नल एंट्री. हमें गुडविल ऑफ फर्म चाहिए तो चाहिए. वी नीड इट एनी हाउ. So yes, Shubham, you're absolutely correct. We can calculate it and we will calculate it. So you have to calculate goodwill of firm and that will be equal to B's share of goodwill multiplied with his reciprocal share. Reciprocal share. So this is the formula that we will use to. बहुत ही गंदा highlighter है. Just a second. So how you will calculate goodwill of firm? B's share of goodwill will be multiplied with his reciprocal share. So his share of goodwill is 20,000. His share is, B का share कितना है? 2/6. B's share is 2/6. So reciprocal will be 6/2. So 20,000 multiplied by 6/2 and yes, Shubham, well done. His share of, goodwill of firm will be 60,000. This is goodwill of firm. So let's multiply the partner's share with the goodwill of firm. 3/6 multiplied by 60,000, 1/6 multiplied by 60,000, 2/6 multiplied by 60,000, and the answer will be 30,000, 10,000, and 20,000. This is your answer. So this was an exception of goodwill journal entry. Tell me, is it clear to everyone? समझ आया? Clear, Bani? Shubham को तो आ गया है, I can say, because he answered all the questions. So I hope this is clear to everyone and this was an important topic. So I hope it is clear to all of you. Yeah, it's as easy like previous chapter. Okay, well done. Now moving on to our second case of goodwill, that is existing goodwill. And we have done this before as well in our previous chapter, admission. So he's going to tell me what is the treatment of existing goodwill. कौन बताने वाला है कि क्या होता है existing goodwill के साथ? How do you record it? What's the treatment? Hi प्रयाग नगरी. मैंने प्रयागराज तो सुना है. That is in Allahabad, but I haven't heard Prayag Nagari. I am waiting for you guys to answer the treatment, the journal entry of existing goodwill. Great, write off करते हैं old ratio में, but what's the journal entry? Please give some important questions for admission of partner. Do the comprehensive question and they all are important. The last 10 questions of your textbook are very important. If you will do that, that's more than enough. Existing goodwill is shared to old partners. Okay. So first of all, let me tell you what does it mean? What is the meaning of existing goodwill? Existing goodwill is the goodwill which is already existing, which is already appearing in the books, in the balance sheet. You saw the balance sheet, and on the asset side, goodwill was already appearing. So if goodwill is there in the balance sheet on the asset side, that's the existing goodwill. The existing goodwill का मतलब क्या होता है? Usually the goodwill is not shown in the books. Generally goodwill books में नहीं आती है. However, if at the time of retirement it appears in the balance sheet, अगर आपको balance sheet में goodwill नजर आ रही है, then it must be written off. And how will you write it off? You will distribute it among old partners. It will be distributed among all the old partners, including the retiring partner, in the old ratio. It will be distributed among all the old partners in the old ratio. So you will write off by debiting. We will debit all the partners' capital account in their old ratio. And we will credit goodwill. Debit partners and credit goodwill account. So what's the journal entry for existing goodwill? The journal entry is all partners capital account debit to goodwill, and it will be distributed in the old ratio. किस ratio में जाएगा distribute होगा? Old ratio में. So well done Shubham, well done Bani, congratulations both of you, shabash. So yes, this is the right entry, old partners capital account debit to goodwill. So that's the treatment of existing goodwill. And now let's do one question of this case as well, so that we can see ki how the questions of retirement looks like. तो चलिए क्वेश्चन इसका भी सॉल्व कर लेते हैं. And this is the question. So the question is A, B and C. They are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2:1. Goodwill is appearing in the books at a value of 24,000. What is this? This is goodwill appearing in the books. This is existing goodwill. And what's the journal entry for existing goodwill? Old partner capital account debit. A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit, C's capital account debit to goodwill. Old partner capital account debit to goodwill. So this 24,000 will be distributed in the old ratio 3:2:1. It will be 12,000, 8,000 and 4,000. This is the journal entry for existing goodwill. Then they have said that on the day of B's retirement, on his retirement, goodwill is valued at 60,000. This is what? This is goodwill of firm. And for this, we will pass the journal entry gaining partner capital account debit. Gaining or continuing partner capital account debit 2 sacrificing partner, 2 retiring partner, capital account. Continuing partner, gaining partner, capital account debit, 2 retiring, 2 sacrificing partner, capital account. And for this, we must calculate the gaining ratio. इसके लिए हमें क्या चाहिए? Gaining ratio चाहिए. So let us first calculate the gaining ratio. A, B, C, old ratio is 3:2:1. B retires and the new ratio of A and C is 3:2. So 3/5 minus 3/6, 2/5 minus 1/6. Take the LCM, 30. It will be 18 minus 15, 3/30. And 12 minus 5/30, it will be 7/30. So the gaining ratio of A and C is 3:7. That's the gaining ratio. Now we'll pass the journal entry. It will be okay. तो यहाँ पे सबसे पहले goodwill of firm given था. The 60,000 is goodwill of firm. We have to calculate B's share of goodwill. B's share of goodwill will be 60,000 goodwill of firm multiplied by his share, that is 2/6. So it will be 20,000. B's share of goodwill is 20,000. Now we'll pass the journal entry. Continuing partners capital account debit to retiring partner capital account. So B's share of goodwill is 20,000. We will distribute it in the gaining ratio, that is 3:7. So it will be 6,000 and 14,000. So we need to pass 2 journal entries in this question. First, we have passed the journal entry for existing goodwill. And then we have passed the journal entry for B's share of goodwill. Is this clear to everyone? समझ आया ये question? If you guys have any doubts, then please ask it in the comments box. Come on, please tell me quickly. Is it clear? Yes, Noor? Shubham, Bani, is it clear? Clear? Okay. Now moving on to our last case for the day, and the last case is hidden goodwill, and this is so simple. ये होने वाला है बहुत ही easy. अब चलिए देखते हैं hidden goodwill क्या है. How do we calculate it in the retirement chapter? अब hidden goodwill का मतलब पता है हमें, that goodwill will be hidden. We know that at the time of retirement, the retiring partner is entitled to his share of goodwill. हमें पता है कि अगर कोई पार्टनर रिटायर हो रहा है, हमें उससे उसके शेयर की गुडविल देनी है. But what if the goodwill of firm or his share of goodwill is not mentioned in the question? Nothing is mentioned about goodwill in the question. कुछ बोला ही नहीं है goodwill के बारे में, तो कैसे करोगे? What if the goodwill is hidden? So in that case, what we will look is, so आपको बोला है कभी कभार क्या होता है, sometimes the payment made to retiring partner is lump sum amount. हम एक साथ सारा पैसा देते हैं रिटायरिंग पार्टनर को. वट एवर वी आर पेइंग टू रिटायरिंग पार्टनर इज लम सम अमाउंट, मीन्स एक साथ उसको सारा पैसा देते हो. अब द अमाउंट ड्यू टू दैट पार्टनर, अमाउंट ड्यू, उसको पैसा देना था 5 लाख रुपीज. अमाउंट जो उसकी बनती थी वो 5 लाख थी, बट इन एक्चुअल वी हैव paid him 5,30,000. Amount due was 5 lakh, but we are paying him 5,30,000. So the excess amount, जो भी आप उसको फालतू पैसा दोगे, the excess amount paid above the amount due is what? It is hidden goodwill. It is his share of goodwill. तो उसका बनता था 5 लाख रुपए, लेकिन आपने उसको दिए 5,30,000. So the excess amount 30,000 is his share of goodwill. So this is hidden goodwill at the time of retirement. अब बताओ, इसमें कोई भी मेहनत लगी, एक सिंपल सा सब्ट्रैक्शन वाला खेल है. 530 minus 5 lakh, his share of goodwill is 30,000. Let's read the meaning again. देखते हैं मैम ने सही बताया नहीं बताया, बुक्स में सेम लिखा या नहीं लिखा. So sometimes the firms agree to settle the partner. एक मिनट. Sometimes the firm agrees to settle the retiring partner by payment of lump sum amount. They will pay it together. एक साथ उसको सारा पैसा देंगे. And if such amount is in excess, अगर the amount paid is more than the amount due, then the excess amount will be treated as goodwill. So if the amount paid is in excess, then the excess will be treated as goodwill. And I have given you example as well. So we have taken the same example here. The amount due, the capital after all the adjustment is 4,50,000. कितना पैसा बनता है उसका? 4,50,000. Capital due is 4,50,000. But we have paid him 5 lakh rupees. In return of 450, how much we have paid? We have paid 5 lakh rupees. So the excess 50,000, the extra 50,000 that we have paid is his share of goodwill. ये 50,000 क्या है? उसके शेयर की गुडविल है. And this will be treated in the same manner. Continuing partner capital account debit to retiring partner capital account. We will pass the same journal entry. Grace, one, your voice is very annoying. That's why I muted you. I didn't ask you or requested you to watch my videos. If that is annoying for you, you may leave the video anytime. Not a problem. So, is this clear to you? What is hidden goodwill? How do we calculate it? What's the treatment? Yes or no? Let me pass the journal entry as well. Yeah. The journal entry will be continuing partners capital account debit to retiring partners capital account. कुछ लोग होते हैं जो म्यूट करके भी पढ़ ले, शायद भगवान ने उसको उनको कुछ एक्स्ट्रा पावर्स दी हो. Oh, now you will tell me when to stream and when to not. I don't want your suggestion, guy. Please stop giving your useless advices. अभी आपकी फ्रेंड है, कोई नहीं, you can see the recorded session for that part. So, is it clear, everyone? What is hidden goodwill? Yes or no? Clear, Geet? Shubham, Noor, Bani, is it clear? Clear, Bani? Clear, Noor? Okay. So now with this, we have completed this session and it will be continued on Friday now. So आज के लिए इतना ही, and that's all we need for today, and let's see the homework now. तो चलिए आज का होमवर्क देखते हैं. आज का होमवर्क क्या है, and this is the question that you have to do in the homework. So you have to pass the journal entry for the treatment of goodwill. So let me know your answers in the comments box and let's see how many of you are going to do that. So that's all we need for today, guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed this session. You found it helpful. So if you're really enjoying my live sessions, then please do subscribe my channel for more such live classes. Also, if you haven't liked this video yet, then come on, do give it a big thumbs up. Do like this video and do share it with your friends as much as you can. Now we'll see you all in the next class. Till then, you can join me on my Telegram channel where I am sharing all the notes of all the classes in the form of PDF. So do find out the link in the description box below and join it. So अगली class में हम करेंगे 2 topics. In the next class on Friday, we will be discussing 2 topics together, revaluation and treatment of reserves. Because we have done them already twice in the second chapter and in the third chapter. So we are aware of the treatment, we are aware of these topics. So we'll be discussing both of them in the next class. That will be on Friday, day after tomorrow at 8 p.m. Till then, stay tuned and take care of yourself, guys. So thank you everyone. Thank you so much for all your compliments, for all your love and all your support. And thank you for watching my regular live classes. So good night everyone. Good night Noor. Good night Shubham. Good night Bani. Good night Priyag Nagri. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much.